Yes, indeed. What's going on, y'all? Come on in. The water's just fine. Lane Kiffin to LSU. LSU, you're smoking dope. I'm talking about good dope. So hold on, let me get this right. Y'all decide to pay Lane Kiffin $91 American dollars over 7 years to win y'all a national championship. Now, real quick, a lot of people trying to kill Lane Kiffin and they beating up on Lane Kiffin. I'm not even mad at Lane Kiffin because let me tell you something. And I don't care what your job occupation is. If you work your hindquarters and you bust your tail to create a better opportunity for yourself, then guess what, boys and girls? You owe it to yourself to chase said opportunity that presents itself because of all the hard work that you put in. You know what I mean? You owe yourself that. So see fit and be all you can be in that position. Now, if you don't want to take it, you don't want to take it. But the fact that Lane Kiffin ought to just be married to LSU and just stuck there for all eternity for Kingdom Come, I think that's a bit much. The brother want to go somewhere and go to a better job because LSU is a better job. Then so be it. It's a better opportunity, more resources, all that good stuff, better food. Hey, don't get me started on the gumbo down there. You owe it to yourself to see all that through. Now, how he did it, that probably could have been a better way, but nevertheless, it is what it is. That's the game. Like Pimp C said, the game is cold, but it's gravy. Now, my issue is really with LSU. You paid Lane Kiffin all this money, all these coins, to win you a national championship when you ain't never seen him do it. You ain't never seen him win the SEC championship. You ain't never seen him go to the SEC championship. Now all of a sudden you expect him to win a national championship? Why? Because he coming to LSU? My question is, if you ain't seen him do it, how can you expect him to do something you ain't never seen him do? That's like I got the house, okay, and I got a guard dog. If I get a guard dog to protect my house, I'm not gonna get no doggone hamster. No, I'm tripping. I'm not gonna get no damn hamster. I'm gonna get a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, a Doberman, something like that. Something that has a history of protecting households. Something that's known for that. Lane Kiffin, when the championship conversations come up, he's never in there. He's never in them. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm just saying we got to monetize these expectations. And LSU walks around and carries themselves like they just some juggernaut, some powerhouse. And, man, I'm tripping. They ain't won anything since 2019. Like, it's getting farther and farther away. Now, they got their guy, and I'm happy for them, but the expectation, I feel like it's a bit high. When you're high, you really need to be about here. So, now, can he win a championship? The way things going with transfer portals and NILs, I mean, history says not. Will he be good? I think he'll be good. I don't think he's going to be any better than what he was at Ole Miss. I think what Ole Miss was and is, that's what he going to be. This brother ain't even been to the playoffs. And you think he going to win you a championship? Now, I know it, y'all. I hope y'all not expecting to win it year one. But the fact that you, it's nothing wrong with having expectations. But I just feel like this story is going to end in more disappointment than what it is joy. Because LSU is a good program. They've had success. Now, it's not like if LSU had been winning 4 games every year, 5 games every year, 6 games, stuff like that, I get it. But that's not the case. LSU's usually good every year. Now, if you want to get another coach, fine. And they got their guy. So maybe you don't have those championship expectations like I think or like y'all been saying y'all do. But y'all, the way y'all been talking, I've been led to believe that y'all have expectations of playing beyond, playing into January. My thing is, you just hired a coach and you ain't seen him do it. At least with Alabama, at least they saw Kalen DeBoer go to the national championship. At least they saw that. At least he had a sky-high winning percentage. At least he had that. with Sark, at least he had won the Big 12. At least he had done that. And I know it's lofty expectation with Texas too, but you haven't seen Lane Kiffin do any of that. You hadn't even seen him dominate the SEC. You ain't seen him win the SEC championship. You ain't seen him go to the playoffs. You ain't seen none of that. And now you expect him to turn y'all into this powerhouse program. Y'all already a powerhouse. You're already a good team. So, I mean, if you just want to do what Ole Miss was doing, then have at it. But the fact that they just paid this brother $91 million to do something you ain't never seen him do is wild to me. Like, wow. And then they going to have, when this don't go right, because it's not going to go right, they going to sit there and call him everything up under the world. He ain't this, he ain't that. And we'll see if this thing lasts 7 years. For Lane Kiffin's sake, I hope it does. And again, I'm not mad at Lane Kiffin, but I'm not mad at Lane Kiffin at all. Because not all them people that's mad in Oxford, Mississippi, every last one of them would have took that $91 million. And if they tell you anything different, they telling you a lie. They're telling you a lie right there in your face. So I'm not even mad at them for that. My thing is with LSU. That's the thing. And I'm just bringing it all up to say this. Monetize your expectations. Now, winning 9 games, 10 games, yes. But national championships is not for everybody. That's all I'm trying to say.